More than a week after a $1 billion verdict in Connecticut, a Texas judge has ruled that Alex Jones must pay the full $45.2 million in punitive damages to two Sandy Hook parents despite a state cap. That would
Things are getting worse for Alex Jones, believe it or not. In a rare decision, a Texas judge ruled that the InfoWars host must pay the entire $49 million verdict awarded to the Sandy Hook parents. Now, this decision is wild. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm your legal analyst, Adrienne Lawrence. Although Texas law caps punitive damages, a Texas judge made the rare decision to force Alex Jones to pay the entire $49 million defamation verdict that was awarded to the Sandy Hook parents in August. And if you recall, in that verdict, the jury awarded the family of victim Jesse Lewis $4 million in compensatory damages and $45 million in punitive damages. Now, this was all after Jones was peddling lies about the actual existence of the shooting. Now, let's talk law. In Texas, punitive damages are capped at 2 times the amount of the economic damages plus $750,000 per plaintiff. Under these calculations, Texas law would have limited the punitive damages award to approximately $10 million, giving Jones a, $35 million break? This per the New York Times. But in a hearing on Tuesday, Judge Maya Guerra Gamble of the District Court in Travis County, where InfoWars is based, questioned the constitutionality of the Texas cap and called the verdict a rare case, in which the emotional damage inflicted on Miss Lewis and Mr. Henslin was so severe that I believe they have no recourse. Of course, Jones is definitely going to appeal this decision, and I'd also not be surprised if that appeal goes all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, because caps on damages are a hot issue in the legal world. In this case, a Texas jury found that Jones's lies about the Sandy Hook mass shooting were so heinous that he should be punished to the tune of $45 million. That's we the people speaking on what they believe to be a just punishment for the cruel antics of the InfoWars host. This person and this company have done something horrible, Judge Guerra Gamble said, referring to Mr. Jones and InfoWars. She said Texas legislators had themselves questioned the constitutionality of the cap and added that the case had made her contemplate her own constitutional oath. Sometimes you are so busy working you forget what you are sworn to do, she said. Alongside Judge Guerra Gamble, I too believe that the jury's decision should be respected and Jones should have to pay the full amount. Bad actors should not get a pass simply because big business has lobbied state legislature to pass laws limiting the amount that they would have to pay for maliciously hurting people. That's exactly why there are caps on punitive damages, the lobbyist. And instead of letting the people's voices be heard, essentially big money gets the win. And punitive damages are important for punishing people like Alex Jones because otherwise they wouldn't be deterred. They'd be to some extent enabled to continue to engage in their behavior because they know the law protects them from having to suffer the full consequences of their actions. So what's next? Given that the Texas law limits punitive damages, the appellate courts who are going to review this case will have to decide whether Texas law is unconstitutional. And given that Texas's Supreme Court and the U.S. Supreme Court are both stacked heavily in the conservative favor, well, it's questionable how it'll come out because, as we know, conservatives love to protect big business and bad actors and those who are in privilege from having to, face the true consequences of their actions. So it may be unlikely that Texas's punitive damages cap is found to be unconstitutional. But then again, as I said, it's so incredibly important, and especially in this day and age, that these bad actors who act maliciously, like Alex Jones lying about the Sandy Hook shooting, be held to the full extent of the law and the accountability of the people. We shouldn't subvert the voice of we the people in order to protect big business and bad actors. But those are just my thoughts. You let me know yours in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.